Damn it! I left my keys inside. I'm locked out. Hi guys, and welcome. I'm Buddy1927 and this is H1Z1 Just Survive. We're on the test server. We're on Badwater Canyon, and I got first level of the house finally built. As you can see, I also have a little overhang on here. And let me take you a little tour of the buildings. So we'll open it up. And we got little sections all over this place. We got a section that leads to nowhere. We got another section that leads to steps, which we'll come back to this one. We got another section that leads to another section that leads to nowhere. Got the wolves howling at me. We got another section that leads to two more rooms. A little room here, like a little closet. But let's go back to, was it this one? Yeah. Nope. See, I even get lost in here. Okay, it's this one here. Okay. Get to the door, you have to get up. Now, the only way to get to my main room is by over here. Let me show you something while I'm down here. Okay, I'll give you the grand tour. This will be my beehive. I only have one beehive right now. I have 5 honeycombs, 2 bottles of honey, and 2 beeswax. When you put empty bottles in there, it makes the wax and the honey. Beeswax and honey. Once I harvest all my corn here and replant, I'll have seeds. This is my dew collector and my wheat farm. And as you can see, I got water in there. And it's a little bit different from the regular game. Once you set up your dew collector, it continuously collects water. You don't have to worry about night, so it fills up pretty quick. Water. I'm gonna put my water over here. Okay, I got some stuff, but this is my little workroom. But we'll take a tour of the rest of the building. I feel like I'm in Get Smart with all these doors opening and closing. Okay, that goes to outside. That's one of the entrance. Oh, wait a minute. There is something I forgot. I have to go pick up. See, I know these rooms like the back of my hand now. I should have built them. I got a lot of stuff. This is my automotive, but one of the advantages, you don't need all those wrenches like you used to in the old game. This game, you don't need it. I don't know if they're gonna change that later on. But we got this way, and we got our windows to look out, and I'm gonna put a couple more doors here. But basically what this is got another door here I can go through. Okay, am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. What this does, this actually leads to the door outside. But the idea of this layout that I'm showing you is a maze, as you can plainly see. I got myself a little garage area built, and here's my vehicle. We'll hop in right now. I'm going to show you it's at 51% health. I'm going to take my wrench, which is currently at 100% health, and you can see the animatics. Movements are a lot better. It looks like you're actually working on the Jeep instead of banging the hell out of the Jeep. So I like that part about it. And I'll just keep doing this until the Jeep is 100%. It's like you're fixing the radiator. The only difference is you can't open the hood. It takes a little bit longer to repair the vehicle this way. Okay. And we're at 79%. Am I at 100%? No. I don't know why that was doing. Must have been a glitch. But as you can see, I have my garage. It's wide enough to park this garage, park the vehicle underneath here. And 99. And we're at 100%. And it's because I beat it. I'm at 47%. But this leads to the outside. I showed you all the sandbags last time. But this is my garage. I can park. I can probably park 2 vehicles in here. If I had 2 vehicles, I can definitely park 2 or 3 ATVs in here in this section. That's one of the reasons why I left this open. Close that door. But the idea behind this is to actually confuse the people. So every time they come through, they're gonna have to use explosives every time just to get through to your rooms, to your main room. So I haven't figured. There's some traps I haven't figured out how to lay them yet. But we're gonna go upstairs next, and we're gonna work on this section right here. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is put a short wall right here, and I'm going to be alternating between short wall what is it, short wall with notch and short wall. And I'm going to go around the perimeter of this. What this does, it allows people not to be able to jump up here. But it also gives me a place to actually shoot. And by doing this, it's also going to give me a but this is how easy it is to place items on here. go with notch wall here. Okay, I'm gonna put another notch wall there. And I'm going to continue on. Short wall. Until I run out of this stuff. I actually should have. But what this does, I'll show you here in a second as soon as I get all these things placed here. But it takes a lot of materials to gather. I've been sick, and that's the reason why this episode 5 is a little late getting to y'all. Almost a week. I've been taking care of some illness. I'm a diabetic, and my sugar's been out of whack. It's been way high, a lot higher than what it's supposed to be. And doctor didn't like it so high, so I ended up in the hospital for a couple days, and the medicine that they gave me, and I don't sleep well when I'm in the hospital. Never have, never will. Okay, we're just gonna stop there. Okay, but I'm gonna be putting, this is my outer wall here, and I'll have it regular walls going here. But let me show you the reason why we do these walls here. Let me go ahead and place that. What, I got one wall left? Yeah, I can place that here. Okay. You can shoot out. Let me take my shotgun. And you can do long defense here, but you really can't do much until you get over to here. But you still have your head up here. But if you crouch down and then, what the heck is going on here? Crouch, crouch, okay. Okay, when you crouch down, you can shoot up, but then you can shoot in here, you can shoot, boom, 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 crouch down, boom, 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 crouch down. Yeah, that way you're defending your base a little bit. This gives you a extra level of base defense and gives you a place to hide. And instead of using furnaces, now you got a wall you can use. You know, here you really can't shoot, but once you get to this notch wall, you can shoot all the way down if you have to, or as close around as you can, which makes it real easy, especially when you are defending your base during a raid. And one of the reasons, that's another reason why we have all these rooms here, is they got so many, I think it's 10 minutes to raid, and in that 10 minutes they gotta find your loot, find your stash, find everything. And if you got room after room after room where they have to blow and blow up and blow up, you'll have a lot of excess. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Let me go back to. Actually, I'm not going the right. I am going the right way. So, with all these little rooms, they're going to have to use a lot of stuff to be able to find the way around. Now I have this. Let me go to the garage here. Now you can see with the garage I have to use these supports because the flooring only attaches to the walls, and without these supports I wouldn't be able to put the flooring up. Now I could have left this open, but that would have left me with no second floor in this section. And same thing here, I could have left this open and would have left me with no second floor. This way, the more little rooms I have, because remember you can build 3 levels, and I will be building 3 levels. It takes a lot of wood to build this stuff. Let me go back to this. I'll show you what I have so far. Okay. I know I'm going to need this. Where is it? Charcoal. Where's my charcoal? There's my charcoal. Because I know I don't have enough. Okay. It takes a while to burn all this stuff. But right now I have put my nails ready all together. Right now I got 155 nails and 1,000 pieces of wood, and that's the maximum that this container can actually hold now. It can't hold anything else. So I got 1,000 wood. Okay, we'll go to what we can craft. Okay, doorways. I can only make 25 doorways. That's not counting the doors. I can make 38 doors. You know, center doorways or offset doorways. Roofs, which is what's above me right now. I can only make 25. I have over, what was it? I have 80 pieces of roof on the first floor. That's including that little outlet. So I have to, once I build a bunch of stuff, like right now I have 47 walls, and I know I'm going to need them for the second floor. I need to make a whole bunch of doorways and doors and windows and stuff like that. But this to give you an idea, right now I can make a total of 19 walls. I can only make 25 short walls. I can only make 38 short walls with a notch. I can only make 19 window walls. Okay, so it takes a lot of wood, it takes a lot of nails. Okay, to make nails you need zinc. You need zinc and steel. One of the comments, and I haven't had a chance to answer him yet, and I'll go ahead, I forget who said it. How do you collect steel? Because right now I have only 278. It takes one steel and 1 zinc to make 2 nails. And how do you get steel? Well, you take a crowbar you take a crowbar and use it as a tool to, on the junk vehicles that are out there, the ones with doors, where you pry them open, you get steel springs and screws out of that. To get zinc, stone, and copper, you gotta go out and mine those stones, as I showed you in those previous videos. So there's a lot of material collecting that you gotta do, and since I'm the only one here doing this, it takes a lot of time this to gather this material. I see guys, there's a clan out here, and there is a clan out here right now, and they have a 3-story base already built, ready to that's ready to be defended. That's how where you get. Those are the stones that you collect your stone, copper, and zinc, and you mainly get stone out of there. You get maybe 1 or 2, or maybe one small 3 pieces of zinc. So and your boxes can only hold 10,000 pieces of material. So like the wood, I can only hold 1,000 wood. The stone I can hold, well, I think 2,000. I think it's 2,000. No, it's 1,000. I'm sorry, it is 1,000. So one container is just 1,000 stone. So the containers don't hold as much materials as the one in the actual game itself. Okay, I can't shoot him now. There we go. There, shot him. I'll reload. But that's how you can go ahead and shoot and defend your base, you know. But it takes a lot of materials just to build. This is 1 story, and I must have chopped. And there was a glitch when I first tried it. The first day, there was a glitch where I could not chop down trees. I was only being able to collect trees from the way we used to be able to collect wood sticks. You can chop down tree and you get tree resin and fibers. You can chop down trees with I have fire axe with a wood axe, hatchet, or the fire axe. So you can chop down trees, but it takes a lot of trees chopped down. I've literally cleared, in one backpack I can clear all those trees right here to about here, and my backpack's full. So I come back, fill it up. I go back out a 3rd time, come back, fill it out, come back, fill out a 2nd time, a 3rd time, 4 times, and then my container for my wood is full. So then I go out, scrap some metal, then I come back, I mine for zinc, then I come back, and when I go mine for zinc, I have to take 4 pickaxes, these things. Let me go. Yeah, let me get in here. It's one of the things I hate about this. Now I'm on a PvE servers, and the first week people were able to raid you, but now they can't raid you no more. But I have to get pickaxes. Okay, I have plenty of crowbars right now, but I'll go out and I'll carry 4 pickaxes, which is what I got right here. Okay, but that's all I got. I got hammers, I got a ton of crowbars. Crowbars last a lot longer than pickaxes. Let me get rid of the wrench. Okay, and I'll pick up this crowbar here, but you can see the crowbar only has 50 durability maximum. Okay, but the durability lasts longer on the crowbar than the pickaxe, which has the same amount of durability. I'll go through 4 pickaxes. Just collect the just be able to collect the zinc I need. So, and then, you know, I have to go out and find those pickaxes. So I gotta go scavenge all around. I have cabins where I'm at. So it takes a lot of materials, and if you don't have a friend or two that's helping you do this, like one does this nothing but chop wood, and you got all these containers. This is my temporary storage area. Once I get my final storage area built, which will be, because I've learned from mistakes, now I know how to build this. There is a learning curve when building, but it takes a lot of materials. It's not like when you're building the deck foundations. The super mega base that I built, the video I made out of the super mega base that I built, that was what was it, 6 decks. Okay, it took me 4 or 5 episodes to film it in, but I'm already surpassed the amount of wood and metal. This the wood and metal, the scrap metal and the wood, because that's all I needed. Because I can melt down the scrap metal to make metal bars to make sheet metal. I can scrap down, you know. But when I'm going around collecting scrap metal, I'll find sheet metal. And there's only a few items that I can actually burn down to make steel, and that's broken metal items. So every time I break a pickaxe, I utilize a complete pickaxe. It goes to broken metal item. I can put it in the furnace and makes me one steel. Let's see. Yeah, because I have 4 pickaxes in here. Now I got 4 pieces of steel. Okay. Now I was completely out of nails. So I've made a total of 291 nails. And I got 1,000 pieces of wood. Either I'll run out of wood or nails, or close thereof, of just making walls and doorways and all that. And I won't even be done quarter of the way of what I need for the 2nd floor. So there's a lot of gathering materials. So if you have, once I like the system, and I'm on a double platform, and maybe I should have went to a single platform, and there was one, but I wanted to build a nice big base. But if you get on the test server, I'm on a double space. I should have got a single space. If you're just one person, just get the single space. Trust me, you can go 3 stories high. You can confuse the heck out of people. But I'm just beginning to start the 2nd level, and it's going to take a lot of materials to do it. So these videos, I'm going to try to do at least 1 a week. If I can get a chance and get 2 in a week, maybe once if I stay out of the hospital, I will try to get 2 in a week. So if you like this video, please like us on YouTube. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, so when the latest videos that I do come out, you'll know. And follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and player.me. The links are down below this video description. Also, I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and happy 4th of July, everyone. You all have a great day, and smile.